Hello everyone, this is week 8, the final week of the semester, and this will be your last weekly overview. Let's start with some upcoming due dates. You have your argument paper final draft due next Monday, and then you have your extra credit reflection opportunity due on Wednesday, July 23rd. And let's jump into that and just look at this briefly. Read this closely. Basically, you need to reach 600 words. 600 to 700 words is the word count. You must meet the word count to receive credit. So if you submit something that's 500 words, it's 0 points. You must hit the word count. I'm telling you that very clearly in here. You also must not use AI. If any AI is detected, this is extra credit opportunity. So I'm making it very, I want it to be completely your writing. And so no rewriting software. Don't worry about paraphrasing anything. Just avoid that. Because if you do, if I see any turn-in used, any AI used, which is detected by turn-in, I should say, that will result in 0 points. So if you have AI detected, no credit for this. Okay. Follow the prompts. Look at the prompts and respond to the prompts. It's that simple. This is not a formal academic paper, so really focus on content. Don't fret over your sentences, or do your best, but I don't want you spending 6 hours on this. This should be something you can do after you submit your final draft. You have 2 days to do it after that, after you submit your final draft for your argument paper. And should be something you just read through these prompts and you just start writing. Okay, there's no it doesn't need to be perfect, but do your best, and I'll look mostly that you have the content that matches, the prompts, that it is a reflection based on these prompts, and that you reached the word count minimum of 600 and that you did not use AI. So read that later. Look at the content for this week. It's very brief. You have your checklist here. You can look at that later. I will add the extra credit to this. Actually, I think I'll do that now. Real time here. And so again, it's Wednesday, July 23rd. All right, there's that. It didn't take long. So these are your items on your to-do list. Very simple. Look at the lessons. These will help you revise your rough draft into a polished final draft, these first two. And then, these two right here, and then I have a lesson about claims, reason, and evidence. And then always email me if you have any need this week leading up to your final draft. Looking at the content, I have a PowerPoint. You should look at this. This will help you, and I'll do a separate video on this later. But look at this, and it really goes over how to frame the body of your evaluation paper. And I'll give you a good example here of how to use the claim, reason, evidence model for your major points, okay, in the body of your paper. And so read that when you get a chance. I will post a video shortly on that. And this is just a part of the textbook that might help you with revision, and shows you kind of how to do revision and then transitions as well. You can look at that when you have a chance. This is all from the textbook. And lastly, I've put together 3 handouts in one file for you: revision, editing, and proofreading from the KSU Writing Center. So it's 3 handouts, but I've just made it one PDF for you for simplicity. And that's the content for this week. This is the last week, so I really want you to focus on finishing strong and submitting a very polished and edited and revised final draft for your argument paper. And that is it for this week. It's very simple. Lastly, I should say, I sent you an email message through D2L, and also posted this announcement. This is just a video where I'm really promoting this and encouraging you to do it, but it goes a little more in detail than the announcement. But the deadline for course evaluations or course surveys, you might hear those terms, same thing. The deadline is Tuesday, July 22nd at 11:59 p.m. I encourage you to do this. Please consider it. It is optional, but it helps your professors out. It helps us improve. We are constantly trying to improve our teaching and the way we organize and develop our course online in D2L. So this is your chance to have your feedback heard, and the department also looks at this, as well as the department chair. So please consider doing that. I really value your opinion. And so that is it for this final week, week 8 overview of the week. Let me know if you have any questions. Email me. I've enjoyed this semester, and I hope you have improved your writing skills and gained some knowledge that will help you in your KSU career, as well as your career after graduation. So take care, and that is all. Goodbye.